Hi guys, Weekends Outside FL here. Today I'm at the Sweetwater Preserve. I'm going to be hiking the West Loop. It's my first hike in several days since I've been sick with COVID, so I'm mostly better today for the first day, and I'm excited to get out on the trail again. So let's see what we can find out there. So, very happy to be outside again. I was bedridden for about 5 days, 4.5 days, somewhere around there. And I got pretty dang sick, especially the first 2 days in bed. I was very delirious and even sometimes hearing voices and just felt miserable. I don't know if it's the worst sick I've ever been in my life necessarily. I've had some pretty bad flus. But COVID-19 is definitely much more than a common cold normally would be based on our immune response to it. So I'm just glad it doesn't target the lower respiratory system as often as it did when it was first introduced to the human race. So that's good. It's an old tree with a rattan vine of sorts going up it. It's pretty tall too. Got this winding trail here. This side of Sweetwater Preserve is actually a pretty nice park. It has convoluted trails. There's more than just one simple loop. It kind of spurs off in different directions a little bit. There's a waterway that flows through here. I believe that it's a man-made preserve that just happens to function well for wildlife and everything the way it was designed. But I definitely like it in here. I've been here once before, and at that time I saw lots and lots of these golden orb weaver spiders everywhere. And I have to be careful to not walk into one of them on the trail, because that can happen very easily, and it's not a pleasant experience, and it ruins the day for the spider as well. We got ourselves a power line corridor. There's another hiker that posts videos that I really enjoy watching. His name is Hike with Mike. He also has a friend, I believe it's Steve's Campfires. Correct me what it really is if you're watching this. I watched that as well, but I don't remember the name by heart yet. Anyway, he posts videos about hiking and includes videos about power line corridors being a conduit or a route that wildlife takes to get around more easily, especially in urban and developed areas. This says Alachua County boundary, but I'm not sure if it's just a property line here or if we're actually at a county line, because I don't think we're that close to the county line. Only drawback about this side of the park is that it's awfully close to a fast road. You can hear a lot of traffic. So there's definitely some noise here. I'm at a point here where the trail spurs off in two different directions, but I know that as long as I keep checking my guide GPS, none of this really leaves the park, I don't think. I'll correct you if I'm wrong and I find out differently, but I think no matter which way I take, it'll always lead back to some other place within the park. Is this a trail or a game trail or what is this? It goes up that away. There is so many different trails. I gotta check my map here. Like another baby Bigfoot shelter. I wonder what they're marking with the number 7. But there's another fork in the trail here. Hear that? I don't know what kind of bird that is. In this mess of vines. Where you at, buddy? I can't see you. One day I'll get a camera that can do close-ups of birds and things like that at a moderate distance. iPhone has a great close-up resolution. It's not good for zooming. There's the number 6 post over there, corresponding to number 7. And it's really sad when I see stuff falling down like this. I don't like that. This reminds me of the Schefflera tree, also known as a money tree by some people. I don't think it's the same species though, it's different, but it's semi-tropical, kind of like that. What's this? Look what I found. Claxarily. Someone was night hiking. Huh. I'm tempted, I'm not sure if I should leave this behind for them to come back for and look for, or if I should just assume someone else will take it if I don't. I don't know. This looks like it's possibly expensive. I'm going to leave it on the side of the trail. Hopefully the person who lost it will come back for it. I doubt it, but I'm not going to take it with me. One thing I noticed is that really not much in the way of fungi to be photographing today, and I think I know why. A major reason is I don't think it's rained in almost a week or longer, maybe longer. It certainly did it did not while I was sick. And so there are some fungi that thrive in dry situations, especially ones that grow on trees, like the turkey tail. But we don't have any fresh rains to generate that quick fungi growth of different types that you might see after rain. So that's obviously going to be a project for another day. The beautiful butterfly over there, but way too far to get close to. Oh, a squirrel. Okay. Definitely looking for some snakes here. Speaking of fungi, wonder what this is. Got some fungi here. These could be any species, but to be honest with you, they're mostly just white, and I saw the underside of the other one's gills, and I think they might be an Amanita species, which are lethal. The all white kind of makes that seem like a possibility. It's sort of kind of too low into the ground to examine better, but yeah. I don't eat wild mushrooms. I don't recommend anybody else do unless you are a certain expert at it, because it's just too risky. Well, we've come across a massive fork, intersection, trail. Well, yeah. Number 9. Down goes the trail. I took another turn here, heading towards the middle of the West Loop here. And it's going down to some lower elevation where might be different types of things to find than there are in the upland pine. It's like weird in Florida. You can just go a number of feet and you're in a different biome, a different climate, a different setting. Oh, here we go. Water. Yeah, so people say to not drink water out of these waterways in Gainesville. I certainly wouldn't without my LifeStraw filter, but if I had the filter with me, I just might. I didn't bring it today because I'm super minimalist. Today was a short hike, so I didn't really need anything except my wallet, my keys, my phone, my smartwatch to record the hike, and my Gaia GPS, of course, so didn't bring other gear. I can hear a waterfall over there in the distance. So they don't really like you going down to the water itself, actually. Didn't realize that. Still don't know what these numbers mean. Tenths of a mile, perhaps? I don't know. This is like the main wide trail. Kind of goes through the center of the park, I think. We'll see what happens when we go down here. Everywhere I look, it's just really dry right now. I think just we're honestly kind of getting towards the end of the rainy season. I had thought that the season had been drier than normal this year. It turns out the National Weather Service told me that in Gainesville, the rain was just slightly above average for the summer. I think the difference is it came in more condensed bunches with longer times of dry days in between. So it didn't seem, you didn't get the traditional pop-up shower every single day this summer. There were maybe only 2 to 3 days a week where we got a thunderstorm all summer. So we got a couple of systems that brought extra rain. That's probably what made up for it. Wonder why this sign is here, why that trail specifically is closed. There's a lot of little trails within this park that don't have a sign like that. They warn that alligators are in this waterway, and I believe that they probably do get here if they say so, but I have yet to see one myself in the small sample size that I'm dealing with. Anyway. That way. Well, it looks like I have managed to make my way around back to the car. Not too much in the way of wildlife on this hike, but it was still very relaxing. Thank you so much, guys, for coming along with me today for my COVID recovery hike. I'll see y'all again soon. That looks like it was 1.6 miles on the loop that I did today. 357 calories. Great.